Hi, I'm Holli McCray, and I'm the co-founder and CEO of Home Marketing Group Real Estate Brokerage in Knoxville, Tennessee. Every year, we select a local as well as a national nonprofit to support with every real estate transaction that we do. And today, I am super excited to introduce to you our local nonprofit of the year, Courage to Conquer Cancer. Today, I am so excited to have Dr. Kristi James with me in the studio. Dr. James is the co-founder and president of Courage to Conquer Cancer, which is a for-profit as well as a nonprofit entity where she actually sells as well as gifts her recovery tea that she actually invented and patented. Dr. James?
Hi.
Thank you so much for joining us today.
I appreciate it.
It's just so exciting to have you here today to talk about this.
Thank you very much for having me.
You're so welcome. Tell us a little bit about your background and how did this come to be?
So my background is in public health and in academic research, and so I had previously worked in breast health outreach and breast cancer research, but when my sister-in-law was diagnosed in 2014 with breast cancer, we quickly realized that there was not a great product on the market that would help women to heal comfortably after they've had a mastectomy to manage their post-surgical drains. We started working with a seamstress, and we started creating those and then patient testing those and refined them along the way, and then eventually patented the product.
And do I understand correctly that you invented some other products for breast cancer patients as well?
Yes, so like I said, our journey began in 2014 when we decided to patient test that and patent that and then have that for patients. But then we quickly learned there were a few other things that could be really helpful for patients along the way.
Part of the nonprofit is to provide a box full of information and products, including some of the products that you've invented.
Yes.
For women in East Tennessee.
Yes, and so women can request a kit from us for free, and so through the nonprofit, they would have a recovery tea in it, they would have 2 axilla pillows, a post-surgical drain management belt, and as well as some other comfort care items, like I mentioned, Unisolve and things that could help them when they're trying to heal.
So of course we want to see this box, but before we do that, I know we have another very special guest with us today.
We absolutely do, and so my colleague is here, and she's also a breast cancer survivor, and her name is Stephanie Yours, and she's pretty amazing, and so I'd love to have her come up and talk a little bit about what's inside the boxes, and let's have her come out now.
I would love to know a little bit more about you and your role with Courage to Conquer Cancer and how you came to be part of this organization.
Sure. In 2019, I was diagnosed with breast cancer, and that's when I started my journey. I had a mastectomy, and I was introduced to Kristi through her program and discovered that they provide these packages to breast cancer patients. I've personally used them, and I can personally attest to how wonderful it is. There's this wonderful tote bag, and whenever you're going to surgery or back and forth to appointments and everything, this bag can keep all of your information in it. It's got a journal in here and a booklet on breast cancer that can answer all of your questions. A wrist pocket little pouch that has a number of items that are really beneficial. And again, you don't think of these things you might need, but hand sanitizer, which is very important. Lip balm. If you've had any kind of surgery, you know your mouth can get very dry, your lips very dry. And then we have some body wipes, which are just convenient if you're in bed and unable to get up to go to the restroom or wash your face or anything. They're really nice to have and handy. Next, we have a face mask, which is very important in times right now. Many places require that you wear a face mask, and many members prefer to wear one. This is the gem of the package. This is the mastectomy care t-shirt. Next we have the drain belt, which is shown under the shirt here.
Yes.
And it has the pocket that's kind of like dry fit, so when you take a shower it immediately dries, and it's so handy because when you take a shower you need those, the bulb pouches to go somewhere instead of wrapping them around your neck. We have some mints in the box. Again, when you have surgery, you tend to get dry mouth quite a bit, so these are very nice to have on hand on your bedside. A nice tumbler because, again, dry mouth, dry lip. That's handy to have. The post-surgical pillows. These are shaped sort of, I would say, like hearts, and they fit just under your arm, and they can conform to however your arm's positioned, but it keeps the weight off your chest off both sides.
Ladies, Thank you so much for joining me today.
Thank you
both
very much.
absolutely embody what the American dream.
Thank
I'm
you.
Holli McCray, and until next time, go out and chase your American dream.